Good evening. I'm Bentonville High School Principal Jack Lloyd.
And I'm Bentonville West High School Principal Jonathan Guthrie. It is our great privilege to welcome you to Bentonville School's Community Scholarship Recognition event. This year's event is obviously a little different from those in years past, as we are not able to come together in person to honor our 2020 seniors.
Community is more important than ever, and the generosity of our community is evident through its support of our students. Each of the scholarships given tonight are funded by individuals, organizations, and businesses in our local community and are part of our district scholarship program, which annually provides over 80 different scholarships for more than 150 students in the graduating class.
The value and criteria of each scholarship varies and recognizes a range of talents, interests, and abilities. This year, these scholarship awards total over $175,000 to help our students continue their education.
The Bentonville Schools community is incredibly fortunate to have an abundance of support from the many individuals, organizations, civic groups, and businesses who call our community home. We thank you all for your continued support of our students and their many current and future successes.
We would also like to take a moment to acknowledge the teachers, staff, and parents who have contributed to the success of our students. Congratulations, class of 2020, and thank you for your continued support of excellence.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. Thank you for participating in tonight's celebration of excellence.
The Apple Glen Elementary Scholarship is in honor of Miss Lisa St. John. It's awarded to an alumni of Apple Glen Elementary who exemplifies academic excellence and service to others. This year's recipient is Taylor Seckington.
The Apple Glen Elementary Principal Scholarship is presented by the Apple Glen Elementary PTO and awarded to an alumni of Apple Glen Elementary who exemplifies academic excellence and service to others. This year's recipient, Maggie Hemmert.
The Apple Glen Elementary PTO Scholarship is awarded to an alumni of Apple Glen Elementary who exemplifies academic excellence and service to others. This year's recipient is Kavia Cannon.
The Centerton Gamble Elementary Scholarship is presented by the PTO for a Bentonville West student who attended Centerton Gamble for at least 3 years and has maintained an outstanding GPA in high school. This year's recipient, Marcos Sanchez.
The Central Park Elementary School PTO Scholarship is to recognize an alumni of Central Park Elementary. This year's recipient is Abigail Harms.
The Cooper Elementary PTO Scholarship is awarded to a former Cooper Elementary Bronco who attended the school for at least 2 years and who plans to attend a technical, 2-year or 4-year undergraduate program. Selection is based on academic achievement, community service, and involvement in extracurricular activities. This year's recipient, Aaliyah Keogh.
The Elm Tree Elementary PTO Scholarship is given to an Elm Tree alumni that spent a minimum of 1 year as a student, exhibits academic achievement, leadership, and a commitment to serving the community. This year's recipients are Hyatt Fox and Eric Maines.
The Mary May Jones Elementary School PTA Scholarship is given by the PTO to recognize one of the outstanding alumni. This year's recipient, Harley Six.
The R.E. Baker Elementary School PTO Scholarship is given to a student who embodies the characteristics of a Baker Bobcat. This year's recipients are Laith Kiwan
and Estefany Ramirez.
The Sugar Creek Elementary School PTO Scholarship is awarded to an alumni of Sugar Creek Elementary based on academic achievement, community involvement, and essay response. This year's recipient, Tara Schaefer.
The Thomas Jefferson Elementary Makerspace Scholarship is given in partnership with the Thomas Jefferson Elementary PTO. It awards a Makerspace Scholarship in recognition of a highly motivated high school student who leads, manages, and promotes STEM lessons and activities in the TJ Makerspace for K-4 students. The scholarship is granted to recipients who show a commitment to pursuing elementary education, demonstrate the ability to empower all students to become problem solvers, and show tremendous potential to have a positive impact on the education field. This year's recipient is Leanne Davis.
The Thomas Jefferson Elementary PTO Scholarship recognizes and acknowledges the achievement of a TJ alumni. The scholarship is granted to recipients who show a commitment to continue their education at a higher level, demonstrate engagement in community service or extracurricular activities, and exhibit strong personal leadership qualities, show strength in academics, and exhibit tremendous potential as they transition to their next adventure. The recipients are Madison Faulkner and Kaylee Jacobs.
The Artisan Middle School PTO Scholarship is awarded to a student who exemplifies academic excellence and service to others. This year's recipients are Marcos Sanchez and Kita Sithafong.
The Brightfield Middle School PTO Scholarship is awarded to an alumni of Brightfield Middle based on academic achievement, leadership, community, and extracurricular involvement. This year's recipient, Brooke Addison.
The Old High Middle School PTO Scholarship recognizes an Old High student for academic achievement and community involvement. This year's recipient is Adam Kerr.
The Ruth Hale Barker Middle School PTO Scholarship is awarded to an alumni who demonstrates academic achievement, leadership, and community involvement. This year's recipients, Kirsten McDonald and Estefany Ramirez.
The Fulbright Junior High PTO Scholarship recognizes a Fulbright Junior High alumni that has shown community involvement, extracurricular participation, and written an essay response. This year's recipients are Kaylin Howerton and Cole Phillips.
The Lincoln Junior High School PTO Scholarship is awarded to well-rounded alumni of Lincoln Junior High School. This year's recipients are Claudia Rangel Castillo, Skylar Gulati, Chloe Hawkins, and Eric Maines.
The Washington Junior High PTO Scholarship is presented to students who are alumni of Washington Junior High and are planning to attend college in Arkansas. It's based on academic achievement and community involvement. This year's recipients are Randy Jr. and Abigail Sobiak.
The Trek Center Scholarship recipients were selected based on community involvement, extracurricular participation, and essays. This year's recipients, Olivia Durantes, Jenna Plumer, and Caitlin Teague.
The Aramark School Nutrition Scholarship is to support Bentonville students interested in pursuing a food or nutrition-related field. This year's recipient is Keith Doak.
The Aspiring Teacher Scholarship. Mike and Susan McCarthy, a teacher in the Bentonville School District for a number of years, developed this scholarship as a means to give back to students who want to enter the field of education. They developed this scholarship to help them further that journey. The scholarship recipients are Melody Beasley, Caitlin Moore, Samantha Petch, Kelly Reed, and Grace Rodriguez.
The Bentonville Education Association recognizes two seniors whose parents are members of the Bentonville Education Association. It's based on academic achievement and extracurricular involvement. This year's recipients are Jack Burgess and Wyeth McKean.
The Bentonville Teacher Association scholarship recipient is a student of a Bentonville Schools employee and is based on academic achievement and community involvement. This year's recipient, Julianne Kendrick.
The Bentonville Masonic Lodge No. 56 Scholarship.
It is based on academic achievement, work, community involvement, and connection with a member of the Masonic fraternity.
This year's recipient is Cheyenne Waters.
The James Bland Masonic Memorial Scholarship
was established by the James Bland family on behalf of the Bentonville Masonic Lodge to help students with a good academic record attend college.
This year's recipient, Samantha Petch.
The Bentonville Youth Baseball Scholarship is designed to help raise the level of educational attainment for Bentonville students who participated in Bentonville Youth Baseball. This year's recipients are Braden Bates, Jack Brown, Jack Burgess, Ryan Parker, and Eldon Vincent.
The Carl and Aline McKinney Scholarship. This recipient must be in good standing and pursuing some form of post-secondary education. This year's recipients, Bree Ann Hardrick and Kita Sithafong.
The Carroll Electric Cooperative Corporation Scholarship is awarded to a student in the top 15% of their class and who has participated in school and community activities. The recipients this year are Olivia Irvin and Donovan Millington.
CEI Engineering Associates Incorporated is proud to give this scholarship to Jace Palmer. CEI is dedicated to the growth and support of our students today and their education.
The Central Office Scholarship is awarded to students who have parents that work for Bentonville schools. This year's recipients are Lauren Hartwig and Cooper Mackey.
The Coca-Cola Scholarship is awarded based on academic achievement. This year's recipients, Marcos Sanchez, Lauren Hartwig, Patrick Morrison, Brenda Ochoa, Temi Aruna, Zachary Thomas, Claudia Rangel Castillo, Emily Corbin, Kirsten McDonald, Faith Walters, Sam Golden, Lily Alas, Samantha Petch, and Andrew Guggen.
The Don Froning Memorial Scholarship is named in the memory of former BHS teacher Don Froning. It goes to a first-generation college student that has graduated from Bentonville High School. This year's recipient is Angelica Williams.
First National Bank of NWA awards scholarships to students residing in Bentonville or Centerton who are in good academic standing and involved in extracurricular activities. This year's recipients, Hannah Bailey and Cooper Featherstone.
First United Methodist Church awards scholarships to students who are members of the Downtown Bentonville Church and are planning to pursue a major or minor in music. Also taken into consideration is academic achievement, community, and extracurricular involvement. This year's recipients are Lauren Seckington, Taylor Seckington, Wyeth McKean, Adam Kerr, Ashley Conley, Hallie Waycaser, Hyatt Fox, Maggie Himmert, Marcos Sanchez, Harley Six, Zach Curtis, Samantha Petch, and Cole Phillips.
The Gary Rael Memorial Scholarship. We are honoring Gary Rael, who passed away in 2007. We want to recognize a student that is pursuing a degree in architecture, mechanical, electrical, civil engineering, or interior design. This year's recipients, Hallie Emmerich and Ian Gerard.
The Rogers Bentonville Junior Auxiliary awards a scholarship to a student attending a four-year university and planning a career to support the needs of children in education, social work, psychology, pediatric medicine, special education, occupational therapy, or other child-related careers. This year's recipients are Jose Aguiar and Bailey Ryer.
The Knights of Columbus St. Stephen Council Scholarship is given on behalf of Sir Knight Al Smith and Deacon Jerry Becker, former members of the Bentonville Knights of Columbus Council, in recognition of the scholastic and extracurricular achievements of a Catholic student who has been active in supporting St. Stephen Church activities throughout their high school years. This year's recipients, Kennedy Ray, Lauren Rabel, Caitlin Teague, Sydney Morris, and Brooke Addison.
The Michelle Valines Memorial Scholarship was created to honor an outstanding special education teacher, Michelle Valines, who taught 28 years and who has passed away this year. It was her wish to help fund the higher education of students who also have the heart to teach students with special needs. This year's recipients are Kara Allred and Taylor Seckington.
The Northwest Arkansas chapter of American Association of Physicians of Indian Origin offers scholarships for high school graduates that have excelled in studies and are interested in medicine-related higher education and have excelled academically. The recipients of this scholarship, Hyatt Fox and Kaylin Howerton.
The Order of the Eastern Star Memorial Scholarship is given in honor of LD and Clara Chambers for their long-term service to the Order of the Eastern Star. This award is based on grades, work ethic, and a short answer response. This year's recipient is Taylor Seckington.
Outdoor Cap is honored to recognize a student from our community who exhibits traits of leadership, character, and citizenship in all aspects of school, work, activities, and life, who will be successful in attaining their collegiate goals. The Outdoor Cap Community Scholarship goes to Cooper Featherstone.
The Republic Services of Bella Vista Scholarship is awarded to students who are planning to major in environmental science, waste management, sustainable resources, or other related field. Taken into consideration are academics, leadership, and community involvement. This year's recipients are Cerise Stanley and Alec McCartney.
The Rotary Club of Bentonville scholarships are given to provide support to students from our community by assisting with college expenses. This year's Rotary Club scholarships go to Ariel Calick, Sam Golden, Lily Alas, Taylor Seckington, Caden Meredith, Christopher Abel, Bailey Ryer, Hyatt Fox, and Ashlyn Taylor.
The Ruth and Bill Barker Scholarship Trust is awarded based on academic achievement, extracurricular involvement, and character. This year's recipient is Chloe Eakin.
The Ruth Mahan Memorial Scholarship is given to a student demonstrating strong work ethic, good morals, and a commitment to their community and country. This year's recipient, Nathan Calva.
The Sarah Redfield Award of Excellence Scholarship was created in 1993 to honor and recognize Sarah Redfield, an English teacher at BHS for over 20 years. Students in Miss Redfield's AP English classes always knew they were expected to do their best on every task. Today, one senior is being rewarded for her commitment to a demanding course load, preparing herself for success in college. This year's Sarah Redfield Award for Excellence is Priya Delaparath.
The Shelter Insurance Scholarship is awarded to one student from each campus who exemplifies academic achievement, leadership, and community involvement. This year's recipients are Matthew Schluterman and Emily Evans.
The Steve Hunley Memorial Scholarship was established to honor the life of a Bentonville teacher and coach who passed away in 2016 after serving the district for over 30 years. This year's recipient of the Steve Hunley Memorial Scholarship is Caitlin Moore.
The Vernetti Family Scholarship is presented to members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints based on academic achievement and extracurricular involvement. The recipients, Jocelyn Berry, Haley Dyer, and Josh Poyfair.
The Thankful Tiker Scholarship is awarded to students from Bentonville High School who are thankful for their Bentonville education. This year's recipients are Emily Corbin, Olivia Irvin, Gabe Holly, and Matthew Schluterman. The Miss BHS Scholarship is awarded to participants in the Miss BHS pageant. This year's recipients are Yasmin Hubert, Miss BHS second runner-up, Meredith England, Miss BHS first runner-up, and our Miss BHS Kaylee Calloway, also our overall talent winner and our overall interview winner.
The Bentonville West PTO Scholarship. The Bentonville West PTO appreciates the hard work and support that parents put into the BWHS PTO. This scholarship is based on videos in which students gave advice to their freshman selves. This year's recipients, Dylan Bailey, Cole Phillips, Austin Driggs, and Sydney Morris.
The BHS PTO is proud to award scholarships to 6 outstanding seniors based on academic achievement, volunteer experience, extracurricular activities, leadership roles, and an essay response. This year's recipients are Arthi Krishna, Kelly Reed, Adam Kerr, Jenna Plumer, Callie Newman, and Kennedy Ray.
The Bentonville West High School Choir Parent Organization Scholarship goes to a senior who plans to pursue a choral music education degree while in college. This year's recipient, Emma Myhan.
The BHS Choir Boosters Scholarship is awarded to a student who's interested in continuing their study of vocal music at the collegiate level. This year's recipients are Adam Kerr, Zach Curtis, and Tanner Brown. The BHS Orchestra program is committed to excellence by cultivating individual musical artistry and ensemble excellence. The Supporters of Bentonville Orchestras is pleased to offer scholarships to students who want to continue their musical artistry at the post-secondary level or by participating in an orchestra or other musical avenues. This year's recipients are Sophie McNeil, Hallie Dyer, Taylor Seckington, and Aaliyah Keogh.
The Bentonville West High School Band Boosters Scholarship is awarded to a student who participated in the BWHS band program and has been an active member of the program through volunteerism. The recipient must exemplify outstanding character by having represented the band program with respect and passion for instrumental music. He or she must be continuing their education, pursuing the degree of their choice. This year's recipient, Juliana Renales. The Bentonville West Band Instrumental Music Major Scholarship is awarded to an outstanding Bentonville West High School band musician who will be pursuing an instrumental music degree. The student demonstrates dedication, strong work ethic, leadership, and exemplary musicianship, and has participated in all region and/or all state competitions. This year's recipient, Kaylee Rinsesson. The Bentonville West Band Leadership Scholarship is awarded to a student who demonstrates outstanding leadership in the Bentonville West Band program. The student must exhibit exemplary dedication, leadership, dependability, and take initiative beyond what was required. The recipient participated in all region and/or all state competitions and has plans to continue his or her education pursuing the major of their choice. This year's recipient, Juliana Renales.
The BHS Band and Color Guard Above and Beyond Scholarship is awarded to a student who has gone above and beyond to support and enhance the BHS Band and Color Guard programs. This year's recipient is Samantha Petch. The BHS Band and Color Guard Leadership Scholarship is awarded to a student who demonstrates outstanding leadership in the BHS Band and Color Guard program. This year's recipient is Irene Wang. The BHS Band Musicianship Scholarship is awarded to a student who shares their musical talents both inside and outside of the BHS program. This year's recipient is Zach Monroe. The BHS Band Directors Scholarship honors all past BHS band directors and recognizes a student who has exhibited dedication, strong work ethic, leadership, and exemplary musicianship. This year's recipient is Rohan Mortha.
The Bentonville West High School National Honor Society Scholarship. The National Honor Society brings students of academic excellence together to serve their campus and local community. This year, the NHS members of the West chapter of NHS completed hundreds of hours of service. This year's West NHS Scholarship recipient stands out among her elite club members for her large number of service hours and the huge role she played in making our fall and spring blood drives successful. This year's recipient, Chloe Hawkins.
The BHS National Honor Society brings students of academic excellence together to serve their campuses and local communities. This year's recipient of the BHS NHS Scholarship is Khadija Asif.
The Bentonville West Student Council Scholarship is presented to an individual whom we believe represents the best qualities of a student council member: cooperation, reliability, and a positive attitude. This year's Student Council Scholarship goes to Kaylee Jacobs. The Bentonville West Student Council Presidential Scholarship is presented to the President of the BWHS Student Council. This year's recipient, Emma Farini.
The BHS Student Council Scholarship awards scholarships to senior members who have gone above and beyond in their involvement and leadership on Student Council. This year's recipients are Abbott Patterson, Katie Kaler, Wyeth McKean, and Mary Jane Van Horn.
The BWHS HOSA Club Scholarship recognizes a Bentonville West student who is active in the HOSA student organization and interested in pursuing a career in the medical field. This year's recipient, Kristen Tapana.
The Raymond Bosch Memorial Scholarship honors the life of BHS student Raymond Bosch, a member of the Tiger football team who left us too soon. This year's recipients are Lilia Loss and Jack Burgess. The Ryan Stripling Memorial Scholarship has been established in the memory of educator and writer, friend and mentor, BHS teacher Ryan Stripling. The scholarship recognizes both Mr. Stripling's innate and influential abilities to use words to create worlds. This year's recipient is Rebecca Wilson. The Stephen P. Hackala Jr. Memorial Scholarship was created by friends of the Hackala family in memory of Stephen Hackala, a lover of music, an accomplished guitarist, and a 2009 graduate of BHS. It was established as a gift to honor the life of Stephen and to show his parents, Steve and Betty, and his sisters, Christina and Lauren, how much they and Stephen are loved. The scholarship is awarded to a BHS senior pursuing a major or minor in music, or a BHS senior member of the jazz band or guitar club. This year's recipient is Kenley Hyde. The Taylor Michael Memorial Scholarship was created to honor the memory of Taylor Michael, an athlete on the BHS boys track team. This scholarship is presented to honor his memory and to recognize a current outstanding track athlete. This year's recipient is Mason Miverick. The BHS Alumni Association scholarships are given on behalf of the BHS Alumni Association. These students must have attended Bentonville schools from kindergarten through 12th grade or be a child of a BHS graduate. This year's recipients are Alicia Aquaspace, Jose Aguiar, Lilia Loss, Elise Gassman, Adam Kerr, and Samantha Petch. The BHS Not Your Average Student Scholarship is awarded to Bentonville High School students who've shown grit and resilience throughout their high school career. This year's recipients are Jose Aguiar, Melody Beasley, Kaylee Rail, and Shay Spear. The BHS Leadership Scholarship is awarded to Bentonville High School students who have shown exceptional leadership on campus in BHS clubs and organizations. This year's recipients are Laura Adigan, Adriana Hueso, Hadia Muhammad, and Sam Woodhouse. The BHS Academic Achievement Scholarship is awarded to BHS students who have excelled academically throughout their high school careers. This year's recipients are Khadijah Hasif, Mackenzie Demania,
Malika John,
Jalen Kern, and Harrison Kitson.
The Bentonville West Spirit of West Scholarship. This scholarship is awarded to students that fully embrace the mission of Bentonville West to be engaged and involved in the school culture and community. This year's recipients, Kaylee Jacobs and Cole Phillips. The Bentonville Athletic Booster Club Scholarship is awarded annually to student athletes who have participated in athletics in their junior and senior year and whose parents are members of the Bentonville Athletic Booster Club. This year's recipients are Christopher Abel, Lily Alas, Dylan Bailey, Andrew Brandenburg, Madison Breed, Jack Brown, Jack Burgess, Kaylee Calloway, Nathan Calva, Abigail Cameron, Ashlyn Cathy, Mary Corbett, Kaylee Dancer, Reagan Disharoon, Austin Driggs, Sam Golden, Pierce Guthrie, Jonas Hickson, Brigham Hill, Gabe Holly, Kenny Iuso, Laura Kaufman, Adam Kerr, Lucille Latham, Addison Lawrence, Olivia Markart, Megan Martin, Ashlyn McCarthy, Wyeth McKean, Brianna McSpadden, Kinsley Miller, Ashton Mueller,
Callie Newman,
Ben Pankow, Grace Posey, Sawyer Price, Kaylee Rail, Michaela Russell, Emily Sanders, Matthew Schluterman, Natalie Smith, Landry Spurlock, Maddie Still, Hallie Waycaser, Faith Walters, Dorian White, and Nicholas Woodhouse.
This concludes the 2020 Bentonville Community Scholarship presentation. Seniors, we are so proud of the work you have done, and we know your future is bright. Thank you to our community donors, our students, our families, and the entire Bentonville Schools staff. Go Tigers, go Wolverines.